was just saying is,
But you did say you kicked her out of the house.
no, I was talking about another female. Like I don't play that shit.
You
I
know,
want
you're
you to know
switching
when
to
the
another
boundaries
female.
are being
So
crossed.
you got to stay on the same woman. We're talking about
No,
originally.
I didn't know it
you
was a
made a
different
state.
female.
No, you made a
How many
statement.
crazy women do you deal
No,
with,
hold on.
SoCold?
Evidently a
Charles made a
lot.
statement. Hold on. Charles made a statement. He said, when certain boundaries are crossed, I don't play that. And I say, yeah. I said, I don't play that neither. I say, shit, I even kicked the girl out of my house for videoing in my room.
But what in your room?
What's wrong with videoing in
Yeah.
the room?
Wait,
Nah,
I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
She FaceTiming in my room. And I ain't know, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Don't
She
do
was
that shit. That's
FaceTiming
my
who in your
domain.
room? What do you mean?
That's my domain. Don't do that shit.
Okay, she was FaceTiming somebody else in your room? Is that what you mean?
Another chick, but it was not no
like
regular
like she want
FaceTime.
she
It was
wanted to
like she
play
was
how she want
showing. I don't know, you trying to ride me or what?
she want she was there or she wanted to play yeah.
What?
You know what
Yeah.
else you do?
Okay, so how did you know? Okay, so that's kind of weird. All right, but okay,
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
yeah, no, but were you pussymatized with her too?
Huh?
I feel like you be getting pussymatized.
Oh no, I don't get mad. Shit, I'll drop you like a bad habit.
I think okay, was she good? Was that woman that you had to kick out? Was she good from the beginning?
Yeah, she was cool. I mean, I let her in the house. I
Okay.
just didn't like that was a boundary for me. I didn't like that you motherfucking FaceTime. I don't know who you on the phone with FaceTime. It was a chick though. Man, you be showing my room and all that. Don't do that shit, cause then my mind, me being a, my people been in the street, like you trying to set me up or something.
No, I get that, but
Man,
you didn't know
no.
that. Okay, so before you invited her, into your house, you didn't know what kind of chick she was already. Hey, big papa.
Nah. I knew. I mean, she was cool. I just didn't like that. Like, why you doing that? I'm not coming to your house FaceTime and then like I don't know. Yeah, I just don't. I ain't
I
like that
understand
shit.
what you. You know what, Stone Cold. I see that. You always look at the results. You don't look at the beginning of stages. You always look at the end result. You don't look at what happened in the beginning.
Nah,
No, but
she
he
was a
made
cool
he made a
chick.
good point though. I had a cousin. Like he was just visiting. I was just visiting here this weekend, but he moved from his house, had a nice place, and moved further way out into another area about 2 hours. Initially he was about an hour and a half outside DC. Now he's about 2.5 hours. But the point is that another relative was at his house, took like a video of his home and his landscape and his pool and everything, and put on Facebook. And he was like, "Hey man, that dude can't come back over here no more." He said, "Man, I look on Facebook, my house and everything on Facebook." And so he and
Yeah,
his
you
wife
don't
they
do shit
moved.
like that.
Yeah, they do a march. He said, "Man, why would he do that?"
well,
I
that's a
said,
little different than just sitting there on the bed and you're FaceTiming somebody in the bed.
Nah, the
"No, no, no,
motherfucker
no,
had
no."
the
But the
phone in the
point,
air. She had the
but
phone in
the
the
point
air,
is,
walking
yeah,
around in my room like, what the fuck? You trying to set me up
the
or
the
something? Like,
the point is that you're exposing people's lifestyle, and they don't want to expose like that. But he
yeah,
was
don't
really,
do that
they
shit.
I mean, these people actually moved. They actually,
But whose fault is that though? Why would you invite somebody to your house if you want your house to be so secretive?
no, he didn't know that the family member was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody
Well, you
else did.
never know what anybody
Nobody else
is
had.
when you invite them into
So
your house.
listen, I didn't know she was gonna do that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
yeah.
gonna come to your house and do that,
But
right?
you can't expect you out of other people.
But I'm not gonna do that. It is about boundaries, that's my
Right,
domain.
but if
So,
I okay, so okay, like
Adrian, so
I'm boundless.
what
I
you,
don't have boundaries. I know a lot of people do have boundaries,
Okay,
right?
so all right, let me come in your house.
But the thing is, I'm not gonna let you in my house though. That's the thing. It's just like if I'm worried about somebody taking pictures or being FaceTime in my house, I'm not gonna invite them in my house.
no, but
But
Adrian, he
but the
didn't know.
thing, I
But you
wasn't
should
worried
say
about it.
though.
It was unexpected. Like
Yeah,
she randomly did that shit. I didn't think
yeah.
she was gonna do that.
No, you don't think
But,
that she could have
but
sat there and robbed you right then either, too, right? But you still let her in your house.
I mean,
She could have done
paid
anything.
it,
She could have
if
done
you
anything
paid
in your
it,
house. She could
if
have
you did.
tied you up.
yeah.
She could have. I mean,
But the good thing about the good thing about if a person shows you that they're a little amateurish, that gives you a heads up. So, but just like my cousin,
Nah, she
he didn't know.
didn't. Right.
I mean, and what he does now, he just says if anybody that comes, he says, "Hey, please put your phones away or please don't film my location." You know, and he again, so for a reason, he's moved way away from people for a reason. He don't want to be bothered by people, I
all
guess.
right. So that's the reason why I invite people to your house.
No, I mean, it's like certain people. Like he won't like just dropping by. So where he lives at now, you have to know where to get there. You ain't just dropping by. You know what I'm saying? Like he's isolated. He's off the beaten path. So
We all take minor risks. A minor risk
right.
is that's what anybody
A
coming in your
minor
house.
risk is
That
not
is
letting
a
somebody in your house.
but we all
No, but
take minor
no,
risks. If you
you're
I
trying
dating,
to
don't, I
right?
entertain
don't do
family.
that.
You try to entertain you try to entertain certain family. You know,
That's
you
what I'm
expect
saying.
certain family not to, and certain ages.
There's certain family members that I want to invite to my house.
Huh?
So
There's
so
certain
you
family
never
members.
let nobody in your house?
Say
For
again, Adrian.
what? For what purpose?
Huh? You
For what
never let
purpose?
nobody in your house?
Why would, first of all, again, I'm
For
not the type of
for
person that has boundaries, right?
for
I don't
events for
care.
events
No,
for
I mean for
events.
anything. I don't care if somebody's in my house taking the videos of my house. I don't care if people taking pictures outside of my house. I don't care if they're FaceTime in my house. I don't have any type of boundaries like that. But if I did have a type of boundary where I don't want people taking FaceTime, I can't control what another person does. All I can
No,
control is what
well,
I do.
listen. The reason why it was a boundary is because it was unexpected, right? I didn't even think that was gonna be a boundary for me. But when the way it looked like it could have been like, damn, this motherfucker, what you trying to set me up or something? Why are you walking around my motherfucking room? Like I don't know, you just be like bragging on me, or you could have been setting me up. I just didn't like the shit.
I know I get that you didn't like it. No, so let me ask you this, so called. In that experience, would you invite women to your house again?
Yeah, I
No,
would.
but there might be a chance that they FaceTime in your house.
Uh, well, I understand you can FaceTime, but it's how she did it that triggered me. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I
Like, if you
understand
just
you.
sitting on the sofa FaceTime and you ain't holding up the phone, like showing my room off and stuff like that, you get what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, okay. So when do we start holding ourselves accountable for things that happen in our own fucking lives and stop blaming the other person? Because you can't train, you can't control what another person does.
Yeah,
You
I,
only
but
can
I don't,
control what you
Adrian,
do.
I don't think right now it's passing blame. I think it's saying that that's a
I think
boundary for
we
him.
talking about okay, even with your friend Poetic, right?
My
You
cousin.
said this man, your friend or whatever, I don't know, was cousin, whatever. He
Uh-huh.
invited somebody into his house.
No,
And got
no, we had an event. He invited several family members that we have been a kind of strange, not strange, but we have been involved together for a while. So everybody, it was my brother, him, Gary, my brother, and another brother. I mean, and another cousin rather. And we went to his home like for a 4-day weekend for his birthday. It was actually birthday time, matter of fact.
okay.
So, it was just, and it was just because we had and when we were younger, we had a closeness. He wasn't expecting nobody to be there just taking their camera and just like
I can't
and
expect
Right, right,
somebody
right,
to
you know what
do
I'm
right,
saying?
right.
something. Like who you can't
At our age, he just wasn't expecting it. You know, like, and it's one thing to do it, but then to put it on Facebook, that's where he got
okay, but
concerned. He was, yes.
okay, I'm still trying to control what this other man does on Facebook.
No. It's what the
Nah,
man did
nah,
with the information. No,
it's for
no.
safety.
You missed,
Right.
yeah, you missed the point. For whatever reason, he didn't want his place exposed on Facebook. I have no idea, and I understand. I understood what he meant because it was kind of strange because he had me on Facebook too. I'm sitting there in the
Yes,
midst of
yes,
all
yes.
this, but I didn't know because I don't be on Facebook like that. But he just happened to be. He said, "Man," because he called it, but he said, "Man, I can't believe this man that Gary put this on Facebook." He said, so he was. I mean, he and his they moved. I mean, I thought. I think they were planning to move anyway, but
Okay.
they moved from.
Let me ask you something, Poetic. Do you invite people? Has anybody ever been to your house?
My house, no.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I'm not an entertaining person. Now the
Okay,
preacher
and
has.
you don't want nobody,
The preacher,
that's a
has.
boundary.
My
Right?
wife's
Your
preacher
boundary
has.
is I'm not letting anybody in my house. I don't know who's gonna come in my house. I don't know why nobody know where I live. I don't want people posting my shit on Facebook. I don't want people so you know you have an expectation for yourself, right?
Right.
And so
But
you
yes.
put up that boundary. This is how far as it's gonna go. Nobody's gonna know where I live. Hey
Right.
Bistro.
But here's my thing though. Let's say when the pastor came, right? If the pastor had done his little thing, let's say he pulled his camera out. Now I thought he was inappropriate because he was asking me about a contribution. I think you heard me say this before. I said, "Hey, champ,
Hey,
I'm the only
Bistro.
pimp in this house. Okay, ain't no money going. I'm gonna get money. I'm not giving no money to anybody coming. But anyway, but my point is, let's say he took it further. He did the same thing. I would have issue with him. I'd be like, "Hey, man, why would you put our home on your Facebook, whatever? You know, if that were the case, or if he pulled his phone out, did such a thing." But my point is, I'm not blaming him. I'd be at fault. Or actually, my wife, I would say to my wife, "Hey, that buster can never come to our location ever again in life. But my point is, it's not a blame. It's just saying, hey, this was done inappropriate and shouldn't have been done because I'm uncomfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not putting a blame. It's just saying that's an uncomfortable. Like, why would you at this age? I could see if we were younger. I could see if it was a pool party.
Maybe because that person didn't think that was inappropriate.
I don't care about. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. But here's the missing point. I'm not
No,
putting blame on Gary. I'm not blaming Gary for it. I'm not blaming my cousin. The mere fact he did it, it made him the owner of the house uncomfortable. You follow me?
No,
The-
I understand
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
why would I
But
put myself in a position that I might be feeling uncomfortable in?
had no idea that he to go back into
You never
history.
know what can happen.
I know. But to go on our history, he would have. That was the last thing he would have thought would have been on somebody's mind to be.
I don't
Yeah,
know why.
I mean, based on our history,
You
based on our
know,
upbringing, based on things we had done in our upbringing, why would he? Why that he would know that that's kind of that's not something that's welcome. But I mean, it happened.
you're
But he addressed it.
assuming something of another person. You're assuming that another
No,
person
no,
is going to have the same values as you do.
no. What we're saying is this, age. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, I know
It's
what
the
you're saying.
idea that
I understand you're not going to do something that somebody. Good morning, Miss Brenda. I understand what you're saying. You
yeah.
have expectations of other people that of you
Not,
expect out of other people.
hey, in other words, let's say this. Underestimated him. Never knew that would be something he would do.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know. That's my whole thing. Maybe that's what you.
hey,
Underestimated
it's
him.
fixed. But it's fixed now. He's not welcome to come to any other event. So he's axed off.
I
Yeah.
mean, exactly. I mean, that's what exactly what happened. But I think that should have happened beforehand.
What we
Going back
didn't know, we didn't know that was something he did because never had we really hadn't been with an event in about 40 years. You know that it was this. I mean, we talked and seen each other at different sports things, but
I
we
don't
had
know
not
if
been.
you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I'm saying we didn't know that 40 years would make a difference. So you know what I'm saying? You're like nobody knew that was.
Like if I am worried about going to an event that I might get into a fist fight in, I'm not gonna go into that event.
Yeah, but I'm
Like
saying,
why would people
but
put
no, it was,
themselves in a
but no,
position?
no, but slow down. But Adrian, that's what I'm saying. But the word was never there until it occurred. It was like, wow, I
So
just
okay,
never
so
thought.
he never knew that so your friend, your cousin, whatever. He
Uh,
didn't know that having his pictures on Facebook would make him feel uncomfortable until it actually
he,
happened.
the one who did it didn't know, and the one who would happen to didn't know that it would have ever occurred.
No, I understand that would never
Yeah,
occur, but I'm
yeah.
saying, did
With
he
this,
know that would make him feel uncomfortable? Did he know before any of this ever
I
happened?
don't think I don't think he took that into consideration. I
Okay,
mean, based on how it occurred, because it was almost like if you saw, it was like I mean, like I didn't appreciate it either because I didn't want to be in the I didn't in fact because who knew if I had mentioned I was going to be in that setting, you know. But here again, it was done. But and it, again, but it was reviewed with each other saying, "Hey, man," but and I didn't have to say it because I don't hold events, but the cousin who had the event was like, "Hey, he can't." I mean, he in fact he said. In fact, when he came down this weekend, he was like, "Hey, if Gary's coming over, I'm not gonna be. I won't stop past." So my brother said, "Oh, no, I might get my Gary. Don't even know you come. You know, unless you told him." So so again, this cousin and I and my other brother, we had a good little weekend. We watched games. We had a little cookout. We ate some crabs, all that kind of stuff. And then pool. He's actually still my brother's house. My point was that, but he didn't. He was not comfortable with other gentlemen coming. He didn't want to be in that setting with him if he's gonna have his phone out. So he wasn't even invited. That's all.
I wish. Why is it that I can always understand what people are saying, but people don't understand what I'm saying?
I got you. I know what you're saying. I know
No,
what
what
you're
did I
saying.
say?
If
What did
if
I
if
say?
you live that way, why are you having events or why are you having people? I got. You. I hear what you're saying
Right.
because you're
I
thinking
can't
that
wait because
because you
I have no boundaries. I used to, I say whatever the fuck I want to say. I'm so
right,
fucking random the things that I say.
right, right,
To me, it's like don't tell me shit because I got a
if
big ass mouth. I can't hold fucking water, right?
right.
So
Hmm.
if you sit there and tell me something and go ahead and spill your fucking beans, how is that
Right.
my fault? That's your
Oh, you know,
fault.
no, I agree. I agree. No, and be that you say it. I think it's most important that you're not told anything that should be kept discreet or confidential. You know. So no, I agree with you.
But what happens
And
if I
I
never
yes.
told you that? What happens if I told you not? Like if you never thought like you meeting me for the
If you
first
right, if
time.
you didn't tell me and I learned it, then again that'd be the learning curve that'd be that
So
teaching
can you
moment
be
I
mad
took.
at me for spilling
It,
the beans though?
Huh? No. What I consider is this: is that whatever I do with Adrian, I wouldn't tell Adrian that. I wouldn't tell Adrian no more.
Oh, so you gotta get burned
I just
first.
realized. I would. So my mind
Get
now.
burned first.
Huh?
You gotta get burned first before you actually learn. So in
No,
order for you to,
you know, what I'm saying, if I do get burned, it's okay. I'm going to absorb the burn, but the burning. But I'm going to also deal with the fact that okay, I see how Adrian. This is great. I won't share this with Adrian anymore. I won't be involved with Adrian to this degree anymore. But Adrian still can still. I still associate with Adrian, but not to the degree that I had
no,
before.
I get you
I
guys
know.
are
I know she.
wrong about it.
I know she can't be a confidant.
Right, I
That's what
got
I'm
it.
saying.
Okay,
Right.
instead of just not telling you people your business at all, period.
Right.
Like to me,
Right.
right? If I don't know if you can hold a secret. I don't know if Charles can hold a secret. I
Right.
don't know if Miss Brenda can hold a secret. So you know what I'm gonna
Right.
do? Just not spill my beans to either one, to any of you.
Right. That's fine too. Yeah, that's fine too. And
Right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I gotta
right.
hold
Right.
myself accountable for the things
Right.
for my own actions. I can't control
Right.
what's gonna come out with your risk
No,
or
you can't.
come out.
No, you
Like
can't.
to me, you guys
No, you
deal
can't.
with the repercussions, but you guys don't
Right.
deal with the
No,
like
no, no.
preventative measures.
Because here's the fair exchange though. But my thought would be if Adrian shares something confidential, but yet I share something confidential with her and she puts it out there, then I realize, okay, hey, that's my fault. Even though Adrian has shared, and I'm not going to reveal Adrian's confidential information, but
Well,
my
maybe
point is that,
did you
but
understand what I was saying? Okay.
no, no, I got you. No, I got.
No,
I'm
you
saying,
don't get me. You
yeah,
don't get
yeah,
me.
no. I got what I'm saying is that no, you said the same thing. I'm just saying I just put another spin on it. Is that we both have, let's say in general, we will both have confidential information, right? But you say something I gave confidential. Hold on a second.
No, the thing is, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you, Charles, anybody. I'm not gonna tell anybody confidential. Because there might be a slight chance that it might come out one day. So I'm not gonna tell none of y'all shit. Not because you burnt me first. Now I know. Okay, well now I'm not gonna tell Charles anymore because he already burnt me already. I'm just. How about I just take this my